there, Internet! My name is Jack Packard. I am your Dungeon Master for Adventure is Nigh, and I am here with KC Wosu.
Hi, I play Sigmar Iceblood, the archer who can't hit a shot directly in front of him.
It's actually kind of sad. Also, Amy Campbell.
Hi, and I play Deborah Layeetsta, the fighting tabaxi who's just always up for a good time and a victory in battle, clearly.
Absolutely. Yahtzee Croshaw.
Hi, I play Mortimer Rafflesworth Everwin Smythe, the half-elf con man who's worried there's not going to be much to con down here.
And Jesse Galena.
Hey, and I play Grinderbin, the business mushroom who also can't hit anything in front of them with a bow. But that's okay, because they don't use one.
So that, you actually have an excuse then.
Yeah, I do.
Basically,
But I want to make you feel better.
without a bow, you're on the same level as Sigmar with a bow. That's great to know.
Yeah.
Last time on Adventure is Nigh, our heroes went into the Murder Dome and came out victorious after defeating a giant stone and metal construct. They were whisked away to the entrance of the mines where the dwarves believe the earthquakes are emanating from. They were whisked away with speed and fervor as to make sure that the townsfolk remained in the Murder Dome for a smooth transition. I swear this is what we talked about earlier, but we'll figure that out later.
Yes.
There you met the Mine Master, Popper's Glow Stick, and saw a mysteriously nude or mysterious and nude man. And that's where we left it off. So hi everyone and welcome. This is Adventure is Nigh, Season 2, In Search of a Platinum Heart.
Remember, Sigmar and I did not see it.
All right. Well, I guess the obvious response would be that Mortimer goes, did anyone else see that?
Oh, did the little nude figure just ran on by?
Yeah.
Excuse me, the what?
The what?
Oh, there was something mysteriously nude that just... Did we just drop into someone's living room?
Hey, Popper's mining dwarf.
Wow,
Do you
that's
have-
not my name.
Is there anyone else living down here that we should know about?
Living in the mines? No, that's where we work. I'm sorry. I didn't... What did you see?
There was a nude humanoid, I believe.
Yeah. I remember seeing a pair of pale buttocks sort of jiggling away into the darkness.
I mean, I've heard rumors of pale buttocks, but no one's living down here. This is where we work. I know with all the earthquakes, we've had several cave-ins. The tunnels seem to kind of shift around throughout the days, but so you might just be seeing, smoky mists, a rock that looks like a butt, maybe?
It was a pert fucking rock.
I mean, this dwarf might be right, guys. I've heard of rocks that look like butts.
Yeah, that's the thing.
When you say there are butts, do they are they attached to things, or are they just kind of like flapping like a butterfly?
Okay. Well, I see you're a flora folk, so you might not understand how butts work. They don't necessarily flap like butterflies.
No, I mean like not attached. Like, is a butt attached to a thing, or is it separate and just kind of moving?
Well, what I'm saying is sometimes, after a long day of mining, some of the workers, they miss their loved ones and they take round, shapely rocks and they, make dirty pictures out of them and they kind of look like butts or other body parts.
Well, that clears everything up. Look, weren't we supposed to have some help from the dwarves here?
Yeah, they brought you to the mines, right?
Well, I assumed the whole reason we won them over in that arena is that we could maybe get a little bit of backup in trying to save their own bloody city for them.
Oh, well, that was an assumption you made. No, I thought that the whole point of the arena battle, as far as what I was told from the captain, was to distract everyone to get you here to the mines without anyone realizing that you're doing it.
What if we died, though?
Sorry, I'll just shoulder past everyone here. But you want us to succeed, don't you? So
Sure.
could we possibly enlist you to get us some supplies or some other kind of backup?
I could definitely get you some supplies. We got some interns over here. We can send out on some runs for you. As far as like getting soldiers and stuff down here, I'm pretty sure the idea is that you guys take care of it so we don't kill any of our own kind, which would be nice.
I thought the dwarves were a courageous race. Don't they have any pride? Any investment in the restoration and salvation of their beautiful city?
Gonna step in and go sick and be like, his assumptions and stereotyping does not reflect the rest of the opinions of the...
Hey, this is positive discrimination, asshole.
Yeah,
positive discrimination is still discrimination.
You should read up on the moral minority. It's not really good, or the more. Oh shoot, what's it called? Positive minority. It's a thing. It's bad though, even though it has a good name.
Right. Even if you say I've heard dwarves are good at math, that's still stereotyping.
That one.
All right. Well,
Model minority.
on.
That's what it's called. Got it.
Well, how about let's just talk about what we need. I could use another Great Air Potion of Healing because I used mine.
Okay.
And
healing.
This is a mine, right?
This is a mine. That's right. So we have, we have plenty of hammers, pickaxes.
I was thinking more along the lines of explosives.
Sure. We have a few. Explosive rocks that I can give you.
Good.
How do you tell the explosive rocks apart from the non-explosive rocks?
That's great. The explosive rocks are kind of glowing orange and red and are purposefully made to be exploding rocks, but they also have rock kind of components, so that's just what we call them.
Do you have anything along the lines of large-scale demolition?
No, gosh, no. That would be incredibly dangerous as far as mining is concerned because...
Well, I assume you have to blow, like, new mine tunnels. You have to have enough explosives to blow the rocks.
Absolutely. That's why we have these small, we like to call them boomers. These exploding rocks. You see, that helps. But if you have too large of an explosion, then you risk a cave-in and we all die. I'm
sorry, can I interject here? I'm still focused on this exploding rock thing. Why'd you make them look like rocks?
Well, they don't look like he holds one up, and it's like basically like rock shape, and it has like little orange, like pulsating, glowing things all around it. But it's also like kind of dark and rock shaped because it has rocks in it. So it's like it just kind of looks like a rock, but it explodes. They're exploding rocks. It doesn't look like a rock. You can see that he goes down and picks up like, is he a rock? This is a rock. It's just normal. This one's an exploding rock and it's glowing. If you come from a place that has glowing rocks, first of all, that would be cool. But
yeah, I do actually.
You do? That's really cool.
Yeah, the ASMR City, they got shit up there.
Stuff.
That's all I can say.
Glowing. Okay.
I'm sorry, I just need a clarification. I'm sorry. We're not all from the same place. Cultural exchange here.
You see.
By the way, that's my own biases at play, and I do apologize.
It's okay. Life is just a big old learning experience.
Isn't it just? Well, the thing is, I was thinking, right, that we're supposed to be dealing with a monster that's probably going to be quite large. And as such, rather than taking it head on, a nice, crafty, surgical, well-placed cave-in could be a useful thing to have in such circumstances.
Oh, okay. Well, he picks up a case and he goes, I have a dozen boomers here, and I think that should help you. If you ignite them all together, you could have quite a big explosion, or you can ignite them separately and have several tiny explosions.
What if we ignited half of them?
Then you would have a medium-sized explosion.
That's how that math works.
Okay, I'm looking for volunteers to carry these rocks.
How many?
Hell
12?
no.
We can divide them evenly, right? 3 apiece? That's me doing math.
Well,
that seems reasonable.
If we end up in combat, though, do you not want to have all of them?
Oh, yeah, should we have a tutorial on how to use an exploding rock?
Sure, absolutely. Really, I assume you all have a little bit of like flint with you, like a piece of coarse metal that you can make sparks with.
Yeah, I've got a tinderbox.
Yeah, okay,
I
you
have
got a tinderbox. Yeah, okay, great. And here, anyone who doesn't have flint, he hands you guys out a little flint, which is like a rough piece of metal. He's like, basically, you just strike it with the flint, that ignites it. Then you throw it, or you place it and strike it with the flint and run away, because within approximately 20 seconds it will explode, or the next big impact.
We were just worried that if anything hit it hard in the middle of a fight, say, then it would go off. But if there's like 20 seconds warning, we can probably work with that.
Yeah, as long as there's no spark, it's the spark that ignites it. So as long as they're individually wrapped, which as you can see here they all are, as long as no spark touches them, you're fine. If a spark accidentally touches them, yeah, then watch out. They will explode.
So,
okay.
Is there like a warning? Like, did the lights flash or anything? So
yeah, it starts pulsating, and then it'll pulsate faster. Yeah.
What's the radius of these explosions for like a single one?
For a single one, it's a 15-foot circle. I forget radius.
Okay. Yeah,
okay.
Radius, right?
Sudden thought.
Circumference,
diameter.
Why don't we keep them in the bag of holding?
I think that's going to be full of food.
Like, what if we get separated and different people need to make use? That's where my mind is. I don't want them all in the same place.
Okay, we'll split them up evenly amongst us. What does everyone else need, supply-wise?
Got any knives?
Yeah, we have like these basic knives here, like like
knives for like stabbing stuff. Like you guys stab stuff here, right?
It's hard to stab rocks.
But I mean, you're going back to town. I'm assuming the town would at least.
I don't. Okay, first of all, the city you're from has glowing rocks, and you all stab each other.
We don't stab each other. We stab stuff. So I just need you to get that correct. I didn't tell you specifically what gets stabbed. So
okay.
Please
listen.
Don't
I'm fascinated by your stab-based economy.
Hi, Poppers. I would just like some things to make some sandwiches because I'm a little bit hungry and tired after that fight.
Okay. So we need a potion. We need some food. You want some specific he pulls out pocket knife. Like, I got pocket knives. What do you want?
Forget the knives. This doesn't sound helpful at all. You said there were pickaxes and like mining tools here already.
Yeah.
Like there's stuff that we can just take what we need from around here.
Yeah, absolutely. You
all right, I guess
plenty of pickaxes and hammers around. Shovels. You need a shovel?
I think we're covered on the shovel department, weirdly enough.
Yeah, we're all shoveled up, thanks.
We don't have one.
Oh, that's right. Moped isn't here.
He's at the castle.
I'll take a shovel and a pickaxe and we'll be okay. Actually, I already have a pickaxe. And then Deborella pulls out her war pick. And I was like, I got my own. I bought my own.
That is a fancy pickaxe. Yeah, you should be good. But sure,
you.
yeah. And he hands you like a shovel, like a scooping, like a spade scooping shovel. Absolutely.
Won't the dwarven pickaxes be very tiny?
Yeah, probably compared to you, they would be like a hand pickaxe instead of we use both hands. So.
All right, I'll take 6.
Okay, I don't know if you understand the concept of carry weight, which is something that probably you haven't had to deal with, but you're gonna get bogged down with equipment.
They're small. Like how much weight we talking?
Well,
6 dwarven pickaxes.
Grindelwald, you were talking about getting some food for the thing we're hunting, but I was worried we're not entirely sure what the thing we're hunting eats.
Yeah, I'm a little worried about that as well. My thought being, worm, it may not be eating. If it eats rocks, we're kind of out of luck anyway, because it's already at a buffet. But if it eats other things,
if it likes explodey rocks, we're golden.
They might be spicy, but definitely have other things in mind. Dabarella, what do you think a big old worm might find real tasty? What do you think you could cook up for one?
I can cook lots of things. I know how to make that sandwich from that stove. That was magic. It might like that.
Ooh,
they like shit, don't they? Worms like shit.
Well, I can't make that.
Well, you can.
Are you suggesting what I think you're suggesting?
Not at all. I mean, we could possibly produce enough.
Do you need to poo?
You know what could provide enough? An entire fucking city of dwarves directly overhead.
I don't like this idea.
Yeah, I'm not putting that in my bag of holding.
Okay, so you would like me to add to the list?
No,
poop from the entire
we
town.
Don't.
No.
Okay,
I'm just workshopping ideas here.
We do have, in our hydroponics plant, we do have, that's kind of also our sewer facility, so all of our poop kind of goes there to be used as fertilizer.
Are these tunnels connected to the sewers?
These tunnels are not connected to the sewers because if you mix water with mining, once again, you have cave-ins.
Right, you know that abyss that bridge was over where that giant crab showed up?
What? No, I didn't hear about that.
Well, you know how there's a bridge that connects the city to the old keep?
Yes.
Piss off bridge.
Yeah.
The piss-off bridge, of course. That's the bridge we all like to piss off of.
Yeah. Well, there was a giant crab fight on that. And
what?
The giant
That's amazing.
I'm thinking the giant crab was probably like driven out of its home, which is presumably down here somewhere. So my question would be, are these tunnels connected to the area underneath Piss Off Bridge?
No, not that I'm aware of. That's on the other side of the mountain. So these tunnels, we kind of dig down northernly.
Okay. What do you mine for here, by the way?
Precious metals, mostly the things that we use to build our cities and construct armor, stuff like that. We go deep enough where we do get a significant amount of like wood and food supplies, like vegetation supplies down here. There's a complicated root system for many plants down here, but it's mostly metals and precious gems, that sort of thing.
Okay. Well, I think I'm done with what I need. Is there anything that's very conspicuously gone missing from where the giant monster's been?
Ooh, good thought there, Mortimer.
Okay, also, I was just told to, show you guys around the mines. What giant worm are we talking about?
Well, evidence suggests we're dealing with a giant tunneling worm here.
Oh, frick.
Remember, we're experts.
Right. No, I was told you're earthquake experts, earthquakeologists, or however you said it.
Yes, quite. So if in the areas that have clearly been dug out recently, well, I guess you just said you wouldn't know. Never mind then. Could you ask around?
I can't. Okay, so you want information on what worms eat or specifically giant worms?
No, so I want to know specifically if anything's gone missing or is like teeth marks in it, that's in the areas where the giant monster hit.
Oh, okay. Well, here's what I can say as the mine master. Generally speaking, we can't view the areas that have fallen when we get an earthquake because they are caved in. Like, basically what happens is an earthquake happens, and then all of a sudden entire tunnels will disappear under rocks that take us, days to remove. In fact, it takes so long to remove, we haven't been able to clear that space yet.
Dabarella steps up and goes, I'm sorry, Poppers. I know we're asking a lot of questions. It's just we're very, very nervous because we just had a really big fight with this giant robot. And so things are just a bit, for us.
Yeah, I assumed we'd get a nap.
And so I just wanted to say thank you for answering our questions. And is that everything we wanted, everyone?
Ooh,
okay,
not quite.
You wanted potions. You wanted a food.
How big are your swords here?
We carry no swords in the mines.
Well, I mean, if you're gonna go to town, you guys got swords back there, right?
In town, sure. Like the guards have swords. We have shops.
Yeah. So can I get some tiny swords and use them as knives? You think?
What is it with you and knives all of a sudden?
I just feel more comfortable with them.
How many knives? This is me, the DM, asking Sigmar. How many knives do you have on you currently?
I don't know. I don't think I have any actual knives on me. It was just a joke I made earlier.
Here's what you guys have to decide, because you have been swept away to the mines. You are here at the mines. Are you comfortable with Poppers sending an intern shopping? The longer you stay in the mines, the more likely it is that the townsfolk will come and basically harass you, which just makes it which will basically mean like your mission will take significantly longer. You can absolutely
Don't
get a
want
long
that.
rest in or a short rest in, or actually probably not a long rest in because like we're probably only in afternoon time now because you left right in the morning, you had your fight, and now you're here. So we're talking it's only lunchtime. But if you want to take a short rest, have a little lunch, have a little breather, get some hit points back, absolutely.
That's, I think, what we should do.
Yeah.
because everyone's
let's
not
take a
at 100%, right?
Yeah, let's send the intern out and have a short rest, and then we can start a bit of an old explore.
Sure. Well, and the other option is if one of you or more of you wanted to go into town and go shopping for your things, that's also an option. But the caveat there is, please know that you are crazy outsiders to these people, that you might get like trapped in a crowd.
I'm okay with going into town. I mean, out of the 4 of us, I'm probably the one that's going to be most accepted. Also, I'm actually feeling pretty fine from that fight. So I don't really need to take a short rest.
Yeah, there are mushroom folk here, so Grinderbin's not that odd. He's just oddly tall.
Fair.
Well, if we're worried about being prepared, how about this? Let's treat this as a recon expedition. And if we run into anything we can't handle, we can go back and, try to solicit help from the dwarves then. How about that?
Would Mortimer have long enough to wear his cloak and go with Grinderbin?
My cloak only works for 10 minutes. And also,
Might
I don't
only
really
be a
need anything.
2-minute walk.
We're gonna be in town for longer than that, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, no, it'll be a decent walk into town. Like you could take a cart, but again, that'll draw more attention. It's all, there's consequences no matter what you do.
Grinderbin, why do you need to go into town?
Oh, I mean, no offense, but I'm not sure I trust the intern with the specificity of our shopping list, and that might be better if one of us went while the other 3 investigate the front end of this.
Because their stuff is tiny.
Well, that's not even what I meant, but that's also a good point there.
Because there's stuff.
But you want to look at it first, that's all.
Yeah.
But if
how about those of
you
us-
all trust them, then, maybe we can all go in at once.
Not
I
saying
don't see any
Grinderbin.
reason not to trust him. He's going to, do a really good job, isn't he?
Yeah, I'm good. That seals it. I'm definitely going to go into town. Okay.
Oh, the
Here,
intern?
Here. So,
here, hold on, let me-
Glowstick, I'll go in with you. You 3 can investigate the front part, or have a little lunch. And
The intern is adequate, is what I will say. Perfectly adequate. Not exceptional, not super dumb. Right in the middle, perfectly adequate.
Well, let's take our short rest, get a breath back. I'll use my Song of Healing so everyone get an extra D6 extra hit points if they're healing up.
I definitely need that.
yeah, I'll go ahead
So
and do
that's
that.
that's extra on top of your max.
No.
No.
That's just an extra up to maximum.
All right, because
Yeah,
I
Song
took
of
no
Rest,
damage
blah,
that
blah,
last
blah,
fight.
blah.
I will go
Revitalize
ahead.
wounded allies.
I never used my healing potion, and if the 3 of you are going to do a little investigating, or if some nude people try to attack you, I will give my healing potion to
Because I
Dabarella.
used mine.
Oh, okay. Do you 2 have yours?
I have mine, yes.
I do have mine,
Okay,
took
then
no
yes, I will
damage.
give it.
I just
but
wanted to
I'm also
reiterate
on
that.
half health.
It was only
Okay, well,
emotional damage what I took from that fight.
Then yeah, I'll give mine to Mortimer.
Thank you. I'll take
Okay.
good care of it.
So Mortimer, Sigmar, Dabarella, you're hanging out, having a little lunch, taking a short rest, which means you can use your hit die to regain health points, and of course, do whatever else short rest does for your character.
And real quick, Jack, out of character, if I thought you might want to split the party, which I was okay with. If you do want to keep us together, if it's like, shoot, no, that's just going to slow us down too much, I'm fine with sending the intern.
This is, I have accounted for all variables here. This is 100%
My
your
gosh.
call.
My golly.
If you are splitting, if you are staying together, everything, I've galaxy brained thought of everything.
Do I have the stuff to make us sandwiches yet? Or
No, Grinderbin has not left yet. Grinderbin is about to leave. Is that correct, Grinderbin?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Grinderbin, you go off with the intern.
Oh, and Grinderbin, maybe keep an ear out, see if anyone's saying, "Man, I really wish I could be in there helping out those heroes kill that motherfucking thing."
I'll definitely keep an ear out and give them the opportunity if they want it. So my shopping list is food to make enough sandwiches to feed a giant worm, knives. How many knives?
I don't know. You guys got me worrying about the weight now, so I don't know, like 2.
All right, so some knives.
And remember, they call them swords.
You're only getting one dwarven pickaxe. Like, Poppers is only giving you one of them.
Get yourself another greater potion of healing. Oh, could you see they got oil flasks? I used one in that worm fight and it was pretty handy.
do they take our money?
Wait, are we
silver
paying
and
for
gold,
this?
isn't it? That would be a
You
don't know
discount if we
complimentary?
were.
You're going shopping. Poppers,
What's the
just
intern for?
before Grindelwald goes, how do you pay for things here?
With gold and silver, precious metals. I don't know if you guys use glowstones up there, or if you stab each other to pay for stuff. If that's how it works.
That's not funny. Don't.
No, we're all about
That's
that
what
gold
you
and silver,
said.
don't
You said
worry.
you go around stabbing everything. I'm just trying to understand your ways.
I said no such thing.
The city you're from has glowing rocks, and you all stab each other.
We don't stab each other. We stab stuff.
What he was trying to say is that he makes a living from stabbing people, so in a way.
Oh, interesting.
Anyway, yes.
Okay.
Let's hurry up and get the
Onwards!
shopping done.
All right, Grinderbin, you are leaving the tunnel. Goodbye. You're out.
Oh no! Oh man! Now I have nothing to visually look at for
You
the
have
next
nothing to
however long
visually
this is
look
going
at.
to take.
All right, Grinderbin, call it in the air. Heads or tails?
Tails.
Okay, it's heads, so we're staying in the tunnels for the time being. Grinderbin, you are escorted out with the intern, whose name is Morbid Flopsip.
I'd like to point towards where I saw those naked buttocks and say, Dabarella, why don't you
Yeah?
scout ahead with that cat vision you just told us about?
All right, yeah, you saw the naked
I'm a bit
buttocks run
sneaky too.
this away.
Yeah, just advance slowly and carefully and let us know if you see anything.
No, I'll back you up.
Can I inspect this area?
You absolutely can.
See that? See what Mortimer did there? He issued a command. It's almost like he has leaderly qualities.
It was more like
Wow.
a suggestion.
Wow. Yeah, Poppers is like, wow, they do exactly what you say. You do seem like a leader. Are you the leader?
Well, there's been some conversation about it, but yes.
All right, Deborah, you're rolling and investigating?
First among equals, really. I like to think of myself as the face of the party.
A leader is decided by the people.
Wow, that's something a leader would say.
Like,
Yes,
I
it
literally
is.
followed Dabarella to this corner. So.
Wow. You know, like, you seem to be like, you know, he turns to Mortimer and is like, you seem to be kind of like a do as I say, not as I do. And she's like, hey, follow me. I'll show you the way. That's kind of like, she's acting like a leader, even though you say you're the leader. That's funny.
Anyway, see anything over there, you daft pussy?
So I don't think she saw much.
I can do an
didn't
insight. Or,
see
I'm sorry,
much.
perception.
Yeah, if you want to do insight or perception or.
Oh, can I do perception?
Yeah, absolutely. You
Does she get any advantage from the cat vision thing?
literally, like, the way I like to run this is you guys can roll literally whatever you want as long as you can bullshit me enough. Like, if you want to roll, like, I want to do a strength check and start pounding on the walls, like, I will allow it if
Oh
you
my
can
God.
spin it. You just have
Well,
to spin it.
perception 21. So
There,
Oh, well, that's better.
there you go.
my perception's quite high because I'm a cat.
That's
There
right.
you
So,
go.
So, Dabrella, because your investigation was so low, but your perception is so high, what I'm going to say is you start like intently looking at all the walls, and over here, you notice specifically like the rock pile seems a little fresher, but you can't find specifically what's wrong with it. But with a 21 perception check, as you are looking at the rocks and not finding anything, you basically like trip over your own feet, fall into the wall, and all of these rocks crumble away, revealing a section of the cave that was caved in.
I can see a body.
Hmm.
I can see a body.
Oh,
Is
dang.
that a body?
Poppers is like, whoa, there, you found a cave in. Oh, that's great.
Is there anything on the body?
What did you find? What did you find over here? Teabag.
You know this guy?
Oh, that was. He got lost weeks ago. We knew he was down here somewhere. That's Teabag Smithereens. He was on the night shift 2 weeks ago during a big earthquake. Oh, dang it.
Okay.
Sorry for your loss.
He was a good digger.
So if this was a caved-in area, this must be close to where the earthquakes were emanating.
Must be.
What
Can I
else
do an
can I see?
investigation check from here since I failed my perception earlier?
What do you want to investigate? The walls, the body? What do you investigate?
This room in general, like to see if there are signs of like a creature versus like just general mining mishaps.
Sure,
Yeah,
sure.
I'll
go ahead.
join in on the investigation, the general investigation of the room.
Absolutely.
Hey, not so bad at all.
God damn it.
You're just glued to that 9 today.
I mean, 9 is a great number, but it's just not what I need
Yeah.
right now.
So like Sigmar, you just basically start poking at a dead body with your 9 investigation, and he's dead. He's dead, but
Can I tell what he died from? No.
he died from a head injury, and you're like, died of a head injury, classic cave-in. Whereas Mortimer, with your 22 investigation, you can see that the head injury seems to be more precision in nature, as if something killed Teabag Smithereens.
Ooh, CSI Dwarfberg.
CSI Dorfberg. And so that scene happens, and we cut over to Grinderbin. Whoop. Grinderbin, are you walking or taking a cart over to a shop?
Definitely taking a cart. Want to use as least amount of time as possible.
Okay, great. You hop in a cart with Morbid Flopsip. And Morbid is like, I can take it. I know a good shop. There's a decent magic shop downtown if you need some potions and stuff.
Oh yeah, we're gonna need some of those.
Okay, sure.
He sounds a lot like Hugely Flop, that guy.
Well, we're probably both young, and so this is kind of like a generic young person voice, if I had to guess. It's hard coming up with voices. I don't know him, though.
It's
There's a lot of
okay.
dwarves.
It's a good voice.
No, thanks. Thanks, I'm working on it. Okay, so Grinderbin, you pull up here to Kick's Magic Shop and Discount Liquor.
Oh yes.
You see a tiny little shop, some ratty paper rolled up on the counter, some general like mining tools, some magical
Glorious.
items on the wall, and behind the counter is like, hey, how you doing? What's up? What's going on?
You're like, oh well, you must be Kick.
That's right. Fleagle Kick.
Wonderful. Glad to make your acquaintance. Looking to procure quite a bit of stuff on behalf of a little bit of a mission from the Queen.
Oh, mission from the Queen. Absolutely. Then I can absolutely help you out at some queenly type of prices. First of all, you are the tallest mushroom folk I have ever seen. What spindle are you from? This is amazing. You play basketball?
I get that question a lot. I don't know what basketball is, though.
That's fair. That's fair. It's a dwarven game.
Oh, interesting. So, how do you make it round if it's shaped like a basket? Like, how do you make a round ball cube? If it's
You
a
have
basketball.
cube baskets? We have round.
Do you put
baskets.
stuff in the ball and that's what makes it a basket?
No, it's about weaving a ball made out of basket type materials. Whoever can make a basket in a ball shape the fastest, it's an amazing sport.
That's awesome.
It's just quick hands, the craftsmanship behind it. Who?
Why does being tall give you an advantage then?
I do have very long fingers. I guess that would make sense why I might be better at that than someone with shorter hands.
It's all about intimidation. Sometimes you realize what the joke is, and you've already said other stuff to contradict it.
That's how it works sometimes. Basketball sounds like a fascinating sport.
Oh, it's great. So anyway, what can Fleagle Kick get to you? Thanks for throwing me under the bus there, voice in my head.
Oh boy. Yeah, I'm looking for a few spells to procure. I need some health potions, pretty standard, nothing special there. And then I'm gonna need if you got oil flasks, not technically magical, but useful.
Oh, just standard oil flasks?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Figure, discount liquor, you might have that too.
Oh yeah,
Or
yeah.
just
We got
a
plenty of
strong
oil
proof
flasks,
might
yeah.
work just fine as well.
Well, you tell me. We got both.
And I need something a little bit different. I'm looking for a potion of comprehend language. Really, 2 of them actually.
A potion?
Yeah, or a scroll. I just need to be able to, use it and understand all languages.
Ooh. Okay. Well. Here's what I got here. I got parchment. I got parchment paper. If you're looking to make your own scroll, if you need a specific spell scroll, that's going to take like a day for me to make. But I'm okay making one for you if you're okay to wait.
You do delivery.
Sure. If we're at extra fee, we can do delivery for you. Comprehend language isn't necessarily something we do around here a lot, so I'll find a wizard. But yeah, by tomorrow afternoon, I'll get you a scroll of comprehend language.
Oh, excellent. I will definitely pay for the delivery fee on that one then.
Hey, no problem.
Is there a mile radius on that delivery? It might be a bit far away and a little bit awkward in a, a mine.
Oh, you're into mines? Yeah, I can take it. I mean, I'm not going to go into the mines, but I can take it to, the mouth of the mines.
That might work.
Okay.
Who do you... All right, I'll hire someone else to deliver it into the mines then.
All right, sure.
Yeah,
a little telephone system.
Unless you want
absolutely.
the extra money. I'll pay you the extra money to deliver it.
You will not pay me enough to go into those mines. Hey, that's why I'm a shop owner, not a laborer.
That's totally fair.
Hey.
Like, excellent. I really appreciate that. How much is that gonna run me?
Okay, so what do we got here? You want a potion? A regular health potion?
Yeah, actually, several of those. However many.
Like, how many do you tell me? How many do you want? I'm the shop. You're the customer.
Hey, you got 4.
4 health potions. Okay, no problem. Okay, 4 health potions. That'll be about 200 gold.
Yeah, I hope I have that. Let's find out.
That's a lot of gold.
I knew it was going to be something along those lines.
How much is the that comprehend language potion's gonna be?
I can make you a scroll. I can make you a scroll. That'll be 75 gold.
Sweet. All right. You been sleeping well?
Whoa. That
You just you're looking a little under the eyes.
a little under the eyes.
Yeah, a little bag. But I got something that might be able to help you with that.
Give me a charisma check.
Sure.
Oh.
Yeah, that was
There
close.
we go.
Yeah.
That's a 4. Listen, Mick. I'm not quite sure where you're coming from here, but I don't know how the mushroom people like to talk about each other's appearances, but we don't just go around telling each other we look sleepy, all right? That's not okay.
I'm sorry. Definitely not what I meant. But I can, understand why it came off that way. I apologize. I just have a real comfy bed I've been trying to get rid of and thought that, seeing if I could sell it somewhere. Thought you might be interested, but that's...
You have a bed on your person right now?
Oh, yeah, let me show you. And just immediately, let's lean into the bad check here and just immediately pull out a freaking, Alaskan king-size bed or whatever it is.
Now that's a
Sweet
flop.
mama frick. Okay, great. You pull out a giant bed. We are going to cut back to the mines for a little bit.
Okay, well, Mortimer's going to channel his best David Caruso and sort of gesture towards the wound on the head and say, something killed this man, dwarf thing. Something killed this man and it wasn't a rock falling from the ceiling. I'd say it was something with devious desires on its mind. And it wasn't a worm either.
What?
Be careful. I already seen some pair of evil buttocks scuttling away around here.
Just at that moment, an earthquake starts to shake the mines. Mortimer, Sigmar, Dabarella, dexterity saving throw.
No.
Do I feel any shaking in the shop?
You feel a very mild shake.
Oh, fucking
in the shop.
backflipped out of the way of that one.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, Mortimer, it's basically like those. Have you ever seen the carnival workers that are on the rides and basically walking on the swaying rides? You are perfectly straight still with your 25 saving throw. And Dabarella with a 15, Sigmar with a 16. None of you fall down, but you're all braced. Oh no, Popper's oh, that was a big one. Okay, so what kind of earthquake do you think that was?
Big one.
Yeah,
Wow.
that definitely felt like excavation force. Do I have any sense for what direction it came from?
Just below you is what I will say.
Okay. Okay, well, I guess I'll relay that. It sounded like it was coming from just below us.
Cool.
Okay.
Sigmar, as you explore deeper into
for
the
God's sake.
cave, as you
Did you-
explore
did you
deeper
stumble
into the
into
caves, you come across actually this dark, slimy material, very similar stuff to what you found in that first cave with the giant dwarven statue. This kind of primordial black ooze.
I don't remember coming across a primordial black ooze before. When was this?
When
You
you,
know, in
were
the big cave where we fought the little worms.
the little worms that pooped.
Was the
So
ooze
this
there
might-
poop?
so-
There was a primordial black ooze. I don't know if I described it as primordial, but there was a black ooze.
Okay.
So
all
is-
right.
I just like the word
So is this-
primordial.
So, safe to assume this is some product of worm.
Can I tell if it's
Ask Poppers.
recent? Oh yeah, I'll ask him. Hey Poppers, what's this stuff all over the place?
What the, hold on, I have to step over my dear friend. Teabag.
Aww.
Look, oh, what's this?
So you've never seen this before?
Oh no, I've never seen this before.
While he's distracted, can I just search this corpse's pockets?
Absolutely.
What do
Absolutely.
I need? Investigation?
I'm gonna need two things. I'll need an investigation check and a stealth check if you don't want him to notice. But because he is several feet away and looking at black ooze, you can have your stealth check with advantage.
Okay, I'll start with stealth with advantage. 13.
A 13, okay. Yeah,
And-
he's distracted, so I'm going to say he does not notice.
And investigation 8.
8. What I'm going to say is you're able to kind of dig into his pockets and you find just a handful of silver pieces, like 5 silver pieces.
Hey, every little helps.
He's just gonna rob this man.
I'm a thief,
This
man. Get
dead
used to it.
Just
dwarf.
robbing corpses.
Like, we'll say Sigmar also didn't see that.
All right.
Yeah, Sigmar, you're looking down at the ooze. Like Poppers like reaches his hand, or not his hand. He reaches his pickaxe into the ooze, and as he pulls his pickaxe away, it's viscous. It's like thicker than syrup, and it's like clinging to his pickaxe handle. Like, we have never come across anything like this before.
Does this like tunnel continue on?
And with
It's
that
hard to
revelation, this tunnel it seems to end right here, but we're going to find out in a minute as we cut back to Kick's Magic Shop and Discount Liquor. As Kick says...
Write down the question I was going to ask.
Well, we can get to that after Kick takes a look at this bed. And hold on, I need to know how Kick feels about this bed.
It's a nice bed.
First of all, that's a nice bed.
Very nice bed.
Kick, basically, like, Kick is trying to hide his enthusiasm for the bed, but is doing a very bad job at it.
Yes!
Oh, it's an okay bed, I guess. I guess I could take that off your hands for you if you needed me to.
Sure.
If you needed me to, I could. Whatever.
Well, I was thinking we could do a bit of a trade for those scrolls.
Oh, for the scrolls, you say? How many scrolls you looking for?
Just 2.
2 of comprehend language?
Yeah.
Here's what I'll tell you, my rather large mushroom friend. Absolutely. I will give you 2 scrolls of comprehend language if I can take this bed today. I will give you the scrolls tomorrow because it does take a full day to make a scroll. That's all.
It's yours.
Oh, Papa's got a new sleep sack.
You stay here, or does this need to be transported somewhere?
No, I got guys. We'll
All
move
right,
this
good.
back to my place. So yeah, you plop the bed down. Do I have the bed still? Hold on. Let me
It's
see.
the one with angry eyes on it,
The one-
if that helps you find it in your files for some reason.
It's called Ghost Bed, is what I labeled it.
There it
as.
is.
So yeah, there's the ghost bed. No, and I think that's why he's so excited about it. He's like, I've never seen a bed so big, and it's got angry eyes. Ooh, I like the angry eyes. Holy moly, heeba-jeebas.
I also don't know if if this is an issue down here, but guaranteed 100% not haunted. Sometimes that's an issue on the surface. Don't know.
It does
about down
concern
here.
me that you have to specify that, but I am into the bed with the angry eyes. My role was very definitive. I love this bed. There was no ambiguity about it. Hoo cha cha.
Where's this guy from?
Just south of Piss Off Bridge. I'm fairly certain.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Go marching piss bears. That's where I went to the school. That was our mascot, the piss bears.
I'm a big fan of Kick.
Hey, cha-cha. All
I
right, so
get
you
a
need
kick out of Kick.
Yes.
you need 4 potions of regular potions of healing. We worked out the scroll, so that's still 200 gold for them 4 potions. But I can get you that today. I got them in back.
All right, perfect. And throw the oil flask on there with it.
Oh, you know what? I'll give you 2 oil flasks for free.
Shucks howdy, thank you.
All right, no problem. So he hops in back to go procure your items, and now we cut back to the mines.
Okay,
Okay,
I have
well-
a question I want to do here before anyone else does anything else.
Well, go on. then.
Crap, what was this man's name? The dwarf?
Poppers.
Glow stick?
Yeah, Popper's glow
Poppers.
stick.
I want to put my hand on Popper's shoulder and tell him in a soft,
don't
soothing voice.
intimidate him. We've done that.
No, I'm
with
not
that.
intimidating him. Listen,
Hey, you just touch people. Like, some people don't like being touched.
it's a reassuring touch, I promise. But I want to ask him, Like, look, I know you just lost your friend, but this is for science. Please forgive me. And I take his pickaxe from him that has the ooze on it, and I want to take it and touch the ooze to his friend's body to see if there's a reaction.
Oh, interesting. Okay, well, you're gonna put the ooze on my dead friend's body?
Well, I
He
mean,
just wants to see if it's corrosive or has some kind of, poison
Poppers,
effect.
Poppers.
Yeah, he won't
Sigma,
mind.
before you do it, Poppers. Poppers, the only reason I think he wants to do it is so that we can stop any more of your friends from getting hurt.
That's fair. The teabag is already passed. There's nothing that this ooze can do to make him more dead, I suppose.
yeah, it's a good point.
Okay.
Great idea,
You're
Poppers.
right. You're right, Dabarella. Thank you for your reassuring words.
That's okay.
Well, while he's doing that, can I just scan the walls, try to look for a place where, where the rockfalls have been recent that might indicate a worm had passed through?
Absolutely. So why don't you give me, investigate perception. Same with you, Sigmar.
My
Oh,
investigation.
bollocks. Well, that's my nat one for the day.
Yes, it is. Sigmar with a 17, what I will say is what you notice is you kind of the ooze drips off of the pickaxe and onto the clothes, and it doesn't seem to do much to the clothes, but the little bit that does touch skin, you definitely notice it I don't want to use the word burrow because that implies sentience, but you do see it dissolving.
So it's
skin.
acidic to flesh.
It's not bubbling. It's almost creating a cavern. There's no smoke. I don't want to use the word acidic, but yes, it is eating away at.
It's corrosive.
Corrosive. That's a good word. And Mortimer,
But it doesn't affect the metal.
It doesn't affect the metal, and it also doesn't appear to affect the clothes that he's wearing either.
Aha.
This is helpful to telling us what this worm thing eats. It
and
eats
Mortimer,
flesh, it turns out. Lots and lots of flesh. It just loves that flesh. How about we wait for the rest of our party to get back here with the potions before we advance any further? Just a thought.
Well, with your natural 1 investigation check, what I'm going to say is you just start kind of touching walls. You don't notice anything. I am going to need another dexterity saving throw from everyone as another earthquake shakes the mine.
This thing is close. Oh, damn it.
20.
11.
What happens in the mines is this earthquake is so large that the floor collapses beneath you. As you try to steady yourself, you start falling, basically. You start tumbling, and with these saving throws, what happens is you try to save yourself, and with your varying degrees of success and failure, you end up in different locations.
Oh, shit.
Ooh!
Talk about splitting the party.
Jack is just delighted right now. He's like, yay!
I'm a little delighted. I was hoping we would have a good split here. What happens? First, we will say Sigmar and Poppers. Give me one moment.
Grindabin's gonna come back and be like, what happened here?
With the pizza in the flaming living room.
Yes, he will. All right.
Okay.
The first thing that happens is Sigmar and Poppers, rolling an 8 and a 9, respectively, you end up in what can only be described as a stupidly big tunnel. A massive tunnel. This thing is... You cannot see the end of either side from, as far as
Distance.
The diameter?
The diameter is beyond huge, but then also the length of the tunnel. You cannot see where the tunnel ends and begins. You can see the walls, but it is 40, 50 feet diameter. It is huge.
But we fell down into this?
You fell down into this, and you can no longer see the hole in which you fell down in. It looks like it caved in on itself.
Great.
You have found yourself in a giant, empty tunnel. Why don't you give me a perception or investigation check?
You're in a worm tunnel.
I'll
A
do
worm just went through
perception,
here.
because that's a little higher. Hey!
Hey!
Oh, you legend.
Everyone gets one nat 20 and one nat 1 per session.
What you notice on the floor, on the walls, on the ceiling is very distinctive claw marks. Things that would be reminiscent of the spikes that you know appear on the sides of King Fuzzy Hug. It's very likely that you are in a tunnel made by King Fuzzy Hug. That brings us to where Mortimer and Dabarella fell.
Oh, thank God we're together.
Both of you rolled over a 10. Dabarella, of course, you rolled a natural 20, or you rolled an unnatural 20, so you are going to land on your feet, whereas Mortimer will land in a prone position. You land in the glow of a giant light purple
Oh God!
mushroom.
Oh no! Oh,
Surrounded by fully nude, pale people, all pointing at you and going,
Friends?
Does anyone speak normal?
and we're going to cut back to Grinderman.
Smash cut. I'm a little famished. Think it's time for lunch. It's been a hard day.
Hey, you need some lunch? I'll get you some snaps. We got chips up here. Here we go. Here's the potions. We got snacks and chips. Oh, yeah, have it on the house. You seem like a good customer. Here you go. Queen service. And he hands you some corn chips, that sort of stuff. Like, hey, where you from?
Nice.
Tell me about yourself. Hey,
From the top side, I just do a lot of traveling, though. I don't really call anywhere home specifically. I mean, I'm as happy to be here as I am everywhere else I've been.
you're an upsider. That's crazy.
Yeah, I hear you don't get many of those down here.
Not many. We don't get any. That's insanity. You're an upsider, you say, huh?
Oh, yeah. We, indeed.
I got some friends who would be very interested in meeting you, sharing, swapping some stories.
You've done it now.
Grinderman find himself in his own cave.
Yeah, I probably am. You're like,
If you wanna say hey to them, we could head over there right now. It'd be fun, because I put in your orders for your scrolls. It'll take the day anyway. Why don't you come and hang out with me and my friends? Upsider, come on.
unfortunately, I got more things I have to procure before going back.
It'll be super fun. You should come with me.
I wish I could. If you wanted to come shopping with me, I'd take you around. We can swap some stories, go back and forth. Maybe we could work out some business dealings too. Because if you sell magic items, yeah. So
I do sell magic items, but here's what I'll say is there's a lot of people down here who don't much care for upsiders. So I wouldn't go around and tell people that you're an upsider. That's pretty dangerous. Dangerous thing to do. There's a lot of people who, they'd hurt you. They'd probably try to sell you. There's a lot of rough people around here. You should stick with me. I'll look out for you.
I appreciate that, but I got someone with me, so I'll be okay.
Oh, okay, sure, no problem. You got someone with you. He looks around. He's like, don't see nobody with you.
Where's Morbid?
He's in the cart outside.
Oh, okay. Well, good. I'd be like, oh yeah, he's there.
He's outside, you say?
I'm assuming you gotta make a little roll here. Oh, suspicious. Might have assumed a little too good natured here.
That was a lot of high-pitched talking. You're going to have to walk me through some of that.
If I need to make a roll on if this person's being just real chummy or if I just made a grave error.
Sure. What kind of roll would you like to make?
Well, let's see. What's my highest? How about investigation? That seems like a...
Sure.
Okay, cool. 18.
An 18 investigate. Yeah, what I will say is like you start looking around and you're getting the vibes less like a legitimate magic shop and more like something akin to a pawn shop.
Awesome.
Like this is, yeah, like it's cheap secondhand stuff, but you start to notice like the arrow-proof glass in front of the items. That's a perfectly normal thing in a fantasy settings. Everything's locked up. Like this room is very small. Like you are getting shady ass vibes.
Gonna be honest, that's probably not far off from a lot of the places Grindelwald goes to like buy and sell things. So
yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, that's
fair.
At first, all of that not registering as a problem makes total sense. I'm here with it. But Grindelwald will definitely be like, I've definitely got to go back. I've got more people, got to have all this stuff with. So,
if you got to go back, why don't you give me a perception check?
I'm really worried this guy's trying to sell Grindelwald.
Yeah, that's a definite concern. 18.
With an 18, you see kind of like Kick. What's his first name? Hold on, Fleagle. Fleagle Kick. He kind of has his hands on the counter. You definitely see his hands kind of move under the counter, and you hear a click of the front door. A sturdy clunk from the front door, and we're gonna cut away.
Oh crap!
Christ.
We have Sigmar and Poppers in a giant empty tunnel dug by King Fuzzy Hug. We have Mortimer and Dabarella surrounded by fully nude pale people who are making gurgling noises at them. And we have Grindelwald about to fight a wizard who is probably going to try to sell him to his scuzzy friends. This is the perfect cliffhanger. We can't go on any further. I apologize to no one. Thanks again, everyone, for watching and or listening to this. It's about to get real. They're about to get into the shit. And I'm very, very excited about that. Thanks again. Thanks for everyone for everyone watching and or listening. This has been Adventurers Nigh. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, blimey.
Jesus.
Like everything that could have gone wrong went wrong.
Jack, you bastard.